So Bailey's Law passes second reading in the House of Commons with standing ovation. This comes from December 3rd. It was a unanimous decision in the House of Commons. Members of Parliament gave a standing ovation following Bailey's Law passing second reading on December 3rd. Kamloops MP Frank Caputo introduced Bailey's Law, Bill C-225, the House of Commons, as a private bill on September 18th. In the bill, all domestic violence killings would be treated as first-degree murder. The law is named after Bailey McCourt, a Kelowna woman who was killed by her estranged husband, James Plover, after a violent daytime attack on July 4th. Plover initially faced charges of second-degree murder, but the charges were upgraded to first-degree murder on November 25th. I want to thank Bailey's family for their tireless advocacy pushing these major changes that are possible and necessary. I also want to thank Carrie, who suffered in the attack that took Bailey's life, said Caputo in a press release. Bill C-225 marks an important step toward reforming our criminal justice system. The bill is a historic change that will help protect victims of intimate partner violence, which is just absolutely needs to be done. It's so sad that it feels like, again, we progress, but we're doing things now, right? And I don't know that necessarily laws can always protect, but that's the best that you can do, right? That there's crazy people in the fucking world and you got to do our best. And it's just great to see people coming together and unanimously agreeing that this needs to be better. Kelowna MP Stephen Fuhr praised his fellow members of Parliament for the united front. Every Canadian deserves to live free from fear and violence. Yesterday's unanimous vote to advance Bill C-225 to committee is a reminder that all parties can work together towards an objective. Fuhr said in an emailed statement to Black Press, "Our government is collaborating on this private member's bill and our upcoming legislation to femicide a first-degree murder offense, which will be introduced before the holidays. It is essential that this spirit of cooperation continues as the bill moves forward and we advance other comprehensive reforms. Our government will keep taking strong action to protect women and families across Canada." So 100%. Thank you guys so much for doing that. Thank you for Bailey's family. I mean, again, we've talked about it a little bit on the show, what happened to her, and I will follow up with that next episode and what's going on over there in that case, in that situation. But it's just really beautiful to see that when people can come together on a situation that absolutely, without a doubt, like, again, you always want to say that laws and all these things will stop individuals, and sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but that's the least that we can do, I think, is absolutely first degree murder, because how is it not? You know this person, this isn't just a by accident situation, you know what I mean? Like, then maybe that's a manslaughter, but when it's something like that, especially for a repeat offender, there's no questions in my mind. So thank you 100%